requesting for 1 week's time, considering that there are weekends that we might not be able to access some of these people's homes, and also noting that our application, the response is not limited to the documents, but also the law. So, Your Honor, our response will not be limited to the letters she has mentioned. It will be endowed with the law, in the law, guiding bail applications. The documents, whichever document that has been submitted to us, needs to be actually responded to. Our response will not be limited to that matter as council has taken it. And also we note that they've served us and brought in new grounds on the medical condition of the applicants herein.
Which state needs to verify?
Which we need to actually verify and see if it's the current state of the event or it's overtaken by events, Your Honor. So it's much more than the introductory letters that have been presented, that have not been presented by the sureties. It's much more, even regarding the applicant himself, considering the charges leveled against him. So we pray for more time, Your Honor, which is a strip of 1 week. Yes.
To respond, they rejoin if any, and then court has to be given time to make a ruling on the same. Not a month.
Your Honor, our prayer is specific. It's 1 week. We believe that we'll be able to.
Some concessions? Well, Your Worship, yes, Your Worship, I'm not used to back and forth.
I know.
And that is the kind of practice I have lived for the last 25 years. Supposing we are inclined to concede to an adjournment for 1 day with a prayer that the accused person be kept in a medical facility under protection, observation and protection of guard of security agency of government, in this case police. But if they want prison to be in that hospital or police, we are many, because all we are concerned about is protecting and preserving life. Because what the state is inviting you to do is to do an experiment on the accused person's life, whether he actually will die, whether he's in good or bad condition. We have not had the benefit of receiving from them the report of their police surgeon, because she's talking about, we want to know the current state. The police surgeon did review the accused person. We are not privy to the report that he made. If they had shared with us, probably it would be a starting point for us, but it's not. We can only relate to the situation as we know it from our side. And I will give them the benefit of doubt that they do not know his condition before here. Now, I'm only speaking from a point that I know how I found him in police custody today, how he has lived before, which is not within their knowledge. As a win-win and stopgap measure, would they find pleasure to concede, as we concede to their adjournment, even for that 1 week, he be placed under medical care, under guard or protection, unless the intention is different. Maybe to subdue, maybe someone to die, or for the medical condition to exacerbate beyond repair. If the intention is justice, and justice meaning a trial, of a person that is not dead, then I would invite them to concede to a medical referral to go to hospital under their guard, limited visitation. Even a government hospital, I am okay, including Malawi, provided it's not a military facility. Then, in exchange, we also concede to their adjournment for that 1 week. Because our proposed roadmap was, if he's in hospital for at least 1 week, he's able to prepare for the cases he's handling, assuming he's granted bail. But we can afford them the time they need to study the document, verify the locations or residences of the persons in issue. We could also, during that time, if they want, we can even provide the LC letters they're asking for. For us, we are ready. Oh, actually, the one from Laro, we do not have the original, but the copy has been sent electronically. And that is how serious we are. With that, you have two sureties whose LC identity is not in issue anymore. Your Worship, we are taking you through this pain, and I would invite you to understand where we are coming from. It is somebody we thought in the last 2 days may not be alive. Luckily, he's here, he's alive. How do we secure his life, but also the interests of justice? I would be very happy to hear a concession from them.
Applied for bail. The state has not responded to the same, giving their reasons. They need to verify. The issue is not about the letters. The letters have been availed. According to the state, they need time to verify the medical conditions according to them. So I believe in the interest of justice, since there are medical issues presented to court, the state will be given 2 days to respond. Yes, the state will be given 2 days to respond, and that is today's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. In order to save time, why can't state file written submissions in that regard and have them filed electronically? Honorable Medad Segona could rejoin if any, and then court can deliver a ruling on the same. Yes, this is an order of court. Let state, yes, have these 2 days, peruse, file submissions electronically. Council Medad, I believe you can respond
In 1 day.
You can respond in 1 day.
Yes.
So that will be by. No, the state files and serves by Friday. They are given 2 days to verify. The state files and serves by Friday. So the defense will respond, if any, by Monday. Then can we meet
I
here?
actually don't need Monday.
You don't need
Since
it's electronic.
filing is electronic.
Electronic,
we
yes.
will file on Saturday.
On Saturday. Then, if that is the case, then we shall have a mention on Monday, if I have all electronically filed, because sometimes the directives are not complied with. So we can have a mention on Monday. Salongo will be remanded till Monday. The prison authorities are directed to take into account his medical condition. Specifically, we shall remind him to Makshon. I think that's where the hospital is. Yes, that is where the hospital is. And then you can have a meet-up with the prison authorities on the issue of your orthopedic bed, such that you can make arrangements and have it available to them. So he will be remanded till.
Before you do that, Your Honor, I'm grateful, possible. May we take it as an order that we take. We do not want it from the state if they do not have it. We will provide the mattress. We, of course, how to deliver it, we can organize that administration.
Yes, that's what I say, that he will have a meet-up with the prison authorities and arrange Okay, because the prison has its own guidelines. So he will meet, the family will meet up with the prison authorities and arrange on how the issue of the orthopedic mattress will be delivered or handled accordingly. I guess we are clear on that. Yes. Remanded to end. So state for avoidance of doubt, time, Monday 10. Is it available for the years?
Yes.
I believe even if it's a Sunday, it will be available.
We'll be here before Christmas. Yeah.